Hola, mi gente. Joe Barreto back with you at the Credit Card Connection. I'm so glad you can join me. Well, mi gente, today's video is more of a public service announcement. I'm here to help you avoid what happened to my friend this past month in one of his cards when he didn't do what he should have done back in January. As you all know, winter's already over, so the first quarter of the year is over as well. And for certain credit cards, that means the categories in which they give you a higher multiplier starts January 1st, comes to an end March 31st. So, my friend has a Discover It card just like me, and I'm going to show you here in my beautiful little Ekster wallet with the link in the description box below. Use my referral link, save 25%. So I have my Discover It with my little Westie there. It's the only cashback card that I have. And the reason I have it is because Discover has been giving phenomenal cashback categories, as well as in your first year, you get up to 10%. You get 10% in the 5% categories for that first year. Okay. So this past quarter, which is coming to an end next week, today is the 21st of March, um, was restaurants, takeout, delivery, and seating in a restaurant, as well as pharmaceuticals like CVS, Walgreens, and things like that. So, that's a huge category. Those two categories are huge, and a lot of people like it because they really can cash it in pretty quickly. So my friend thought we were talking the other day. He goes, "Oh yeah, man, I racked it up on Discover. I met the spend, and we pulled out the apps to see what's going on." And he sees he's getting 1% cash back because he forgot to activate it. You have to activate these offers for them to take effect. Even if you have the card and you're using it during that proper time for those categories, but you don't activate it either online or on your app, it's only going to count as 1% cash back. That blows. So he was besides himself because he was like, man, I treated the family. We went on a big group. I paid. They gave me the money so that I can make the. And I said, oh my God, I can't believe you did this. So knowing that next week, April 1st, starts the new categories for not just Discover It, but for the Chase Freedom Flex, I wanted to let you guys know at the end of this video, when you're done watching me for this time that I'm on, and after you hit like and subscribe, because I really appreciate you, I want you to go into your app, hit that activate now button for Discover, because in the next quarter, they have pretty decent categories as well. And I'm going to look up right now for I have it here because it was between that and Chase, it kind of confuses me. But what they're going to offer now for spring, which is perfect for spring and for travel, and if you're going on vacation for the holidays, for Passover, for Easter, or just a spring break trip, they have gasoline, EV charging, which is great for the road trips. And now that gas is going up again, if you have the card in the first year, you're going to get 10% cash back on that expenditure, up to $1,500 to spend. They also include home improvement stores like Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace Hardware, and they are also including, which is great if you're in the city, public transit, buses, trains, and ferries. However, be clear, they don't include tolls, parking, or ride shares like Lyft and Uber or taxis. All right, so they're very specific when it comes to the transit use, which is just buses, trains, and ferries. But you also have, if you're doing some, spring cleaning, if you're going to Lowe's and Home Depot to buy stuff, or Ace Hardware, to do work in the house this spring, this is going to get you that cash back. Make sure you activate it. You could start activating it now. You don't have to wait till the first of the month to do that activation. Okay. So be very clear. Do that right now when you're done with me with your Discover It. Now, I don't have the Chase Freedom Flex, but the Freedom Flex is the card that everybody goes to for its categories. And where it differs from the Discover It, if you forget to activate your Chase offers for that particular category for that quarter, if you do it 2 weeks before that quarter ends, okay, so 2.5 months in, if you activate it, whatever charges you had prior they will give you the credit for and go back and calculate that at that 5%. Now, if you're one of the lucky ones that got the new offer from the Chase Freedom Flex this year, you were cashing in on a lot of great categories that they had because they doubled on some of them. So this is the next one now for Chase. This is what's coming up Q2, April 1st. This is going to be huge, guys. Amazon. Link it to your Amazon account. Use it for the next 3 months. Get that 5% cash back. You're also going to have Whole Foods, certain hotels, and that's what kind of bothers me. They're not very clear on which select hotels, but on hotels, they're also going to have restaurants, which is huge. So if you also just got the card now, you're looking at cashing in up to a 9% on hotels if you do it through Chase Travel, and 7%, up to 7% on dining. So I say all this to tell you, you've got to activate that Chase Freedom Flex card as well. You don't want to leave money on the table. You want to make sure you take advantage of these cashback cards, especially when they're giving you extra multipliers at this time of the year, or if it's a new card bonus feature that's added to the card for the first year. So, mi gente, I hope you appreciate the public service announcement I just gave you. Go right now, slide up, keep me running in the background. Let me get all that watch time and just go hit activate on Discover. Go ahead activate on Chase, and you'll be glad that you did because you'll be able to take advantage of these great offers in the next couple of months. Until next time, and like always, I thank you for giving me the privilege of your time. Take care.